Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh wait, I forget to open the chat on my phone. I'm dumb. Hello, Erin. Hello, Natsumi. Hello, Kuro. And hello, Lion Esa. Okay, I can tell I'm already gonna read everything wrongly because I can't even say hello properly. So you're gonna play Idol Manager. I've seen people play yesterday, but I don't understand what they're doing, but we will try. We will try our best to manage idols and not go bankrupt, even though I probably will. Can you all see? The song is so loud. If it's too soft, let me know, cause I make it very soft. I mean my it's very loud. Yeah, it is very loud for me to wait. Option audio. Okay, is this better? I think 30 is okay. Okay. So loud. Hi, just call me Lion. Thank you. Okay, Lion. Hello. Okay, let me drink my Coke before I start. If it's too soft, let me know, because it's quite soft for me. Okay. So I can't continue. Story mode or free play? I don't even know which one to choose. I guess story mode. New game. First name Nyatasha. Last name Nya. I want this one. Group name bankrupt girls. Continue. Rival female. Tutorial enabled. Okay. Replay relax first, okay? No fail. Oh, no fail state. Okay, then we play normal. Nya, oh god. Why oh god? Which one oh god? The name. So normal. Oh, can you see? They're fangirling at the side. Wait. Oh, it's loading. Okay. Oh, are you here to meet Fujimoto? Sorry to break it to you, but he's not here right now. Wait, let me read chat. I have some things I'm doing, but I'll be lurking. Sorry, I can't pay attention 100%. No problem, Erin. Thank you for even coming. Have a good look, Erin. Yes, have a good look, Erin. Yes. It's okay. I hope I don't fail this first playthrough. Okay. Wait, it's kind of soft now. If you had an appointment scheduled for now, well, you might be waiting for a while. Fujimoto has a habit of keeping people waiting. Where is Fujimoto? When will Fujimoto be here? I thought she would read the whole thing. Okay. Hey, do I look like I know? I don't even work here. I mean, it's not like anyone works here, right? Not at the moment, at least. If you wanted to meet anyone who works for Fujimoto, well, you showed up a week too late. Huh? What happened a week ago? What happened to Fujimoto's employees? What happened a week ago? Oh, you didn't know? Well, this building might look like a ghost town now, but it used to be home to some very lucrative businesses. They were the kind of businesses that turned a very large profit, but they did most of their business in cash, if you catch my drift. Fujimoto runs the kind of businesses that favor profits over morals, kicking it old school with the world's oldest profession. Of course, the local law enforcement were usually willing to turn a blind eye as long as they got a cut of the action. But ever since our city was chosen to host the upcoming summer games, the higher-ups have started cracking down on that sort of thing. I guess... Wait, let me just... drink. Okay, I guess Fujimoto decided to clean up his act before the police had to get involved, which would explain why this building is now empty. And some of the neighborhood's finest massage therapists are now finding themselves out of a job. Oh... But I guess their loss is your gain, right? That's why you're meeting... That's what you're meeting Fujimoto about? Well, as best as I can gather, Fujimoto's goal is to clean up his act. But let me give you a piece of advice. People don't change their ways so easily. You dig? If you want to run things squeaky clean, you'll be running against the grain. You're bad-mouthing Fujimoto? Who are you? Who are you? Me? I'm just a concerned citizen giving out free advice. Is that enough gossip? I'm trying to impress upon you that Fujimoto is probably desperate to fill this space with some kind of business. Whoever fills it could probably get away with running it as at a loss for the foreseeable future. One of the benefits of not caring where your money comes from means you can accumulate a lot of it, and Fujimoto spent a lot of time not caring where his money came from. Anyway, I've already said too much. Enjoy your meeting with Fujimoto, alright? Sayonara. Sayonara. ... I believe you will not be bankrupt. I also believe, I also believe in myself a little bit. Am I supposed to click? Oh, okay. Wow, he handsome eh. Oh my god, he said my name like this. You're Nyatasha, right? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Good to finally meet you in person. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you're so young, but entertainment does seem to be a young person's game, especially when it comes to managing talent. Anyway, your age is less important to me than your experience, which was enough to impress me. I'm not that impressive. I'm glad that you're impressed. The thing that caught my eye, however, wasn't your education or even your most recent work experience. I was most impressed by the fact that you worked at a convenience store in high school. Most people wouldn't brag about working at a convenience store, but to become a part-time manager at such a young age is certainly unusual. Especially given that I happen to know that convenience store. It is in a pretty rough and tumble part of town. You're someone who knows how to get things done, aren't you? Managing an idle agency isn't exactly the same thing as running a convenience store, but you have to deal with a lot of the same problems. Young employees who are trying to balance school and work, running on a tight budget, keeping customers happy. If you know the business fundamentals, I think you'll do well here. And if you don't yet know everything you need to, I'll hope you'll learn fast. So anyway, I have the paperwork here if you're ready to sign. Your terms are, well, let's just say that they are the best terms I was able to get on such short notice. Anyway, I don't want you to think of me as your boss. You're the boss. I mean, I'm just a sponsor. An investor, if you will. This is your enterprise and I'm buying myself a piece of the action. He talked a lot. I mean, this guy had to talk a lot. Hello, my break is done, so just stopping by, enjoy the game. Thank you, Alien. Thank you, Alien. I remember you wanted people to call you Alien, not Felice. Thank you, Alien. I'll let you know if this game is nice. I saw that you said you want to play this game or something. Okay. When it comes to starting capital, I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of cash. My investments haven't left me very liquid. And I'm taking a loss on a significant portion of my portfolio. You see, part of the reason this building happens to be vacant, but I can offer you use of the bottom floor rent-free. Pretty lucky for my loss to turn into your gain, isn't it? This kind of generosity isn't typical for me, so don't get used to it. Okay. What do you get out of this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I already said it, didn't I? I just want a piece of the action. You do all the hard work, and if you turn out to be a success, I get some of the prestige by association. If it fails, well, it won't be the first business venture I've seen fail. Plus, the truth is, I need someone to fill this property. If you let a space go unused for too long, it can start to look run down, and that can affect the value of the surrounding property. It's not good to have a building that never has anyone leaving or entering. But if you start expanding and taking up more space, you're going to have to pay rent for the space you move into. I heard Alien was here stopping what I'm doing to say hello. Yes, Alien is here for she's having a break right now, so yes. Oh wait, there's no notifications again. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? I tested the notifications before I started stream. But thank you Fafnia for the raid. Hello, I hope your stream went well. I wanted to stop by before I started my stream because I've never catch you stream before. What's this game? This game is called Idol Manager. We manage idols. We manage pretty girls. There's a lot of talking to do. So I'm tired. Welcome Raiders. Hello Raiders. Yes, hello. I hope you guys enjoy your stay. And girls. Hey all, welcome to the stream. Yes. Ooh, does it have boy group idols? I'm not sure, but you can. I think so, because at the beginning of the stream I had to choose either the rivals will be girls or boys. So I'm guessing there is. I'm not sure, but I think so. Okay, so it's a bit early to worry about that though. For the time being, I assume you'll be focused on getting some starting talent, training them up, doing basic promotion, and most importantly, getting yourself a fan base. I don't know everything about the entertainment industry, but the one thing I do know is that you're nothing without your fans. An idol group lives or dies based on the size of the following it gets. Of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to your bank account, but if you're not increasing the size of your following, you're probably doing something wrong. Plus, there's me to think about. One of the reasons I wanted to sponsor an idol group is so that one day I can turn on a TV or pick up a newspaper and see people talking about something I helped create. So go out there and make me proud. Zote. So, are we ready to formalize the agreement, or is there anything I forgot to cover? There was a woman who told me things about you. I look forward to working with you. Do I spoil my relationship with him and say this? There was a woman who told me things about you. Let's just ask. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Probably some local gossip monger. You might hear rumors about me. Some are true, most aren't. I used to own several businesses in this neighborhood, but I live on the other side of town and I'm not always the most involved person. That seemed to have lent a certain mystique to the people who know who I am but aren't used to seeing my face around here. I hope you don't expect to be working too closely with me. Like I said, you're the boss. I'm just offering you the resources. I'll drop by every now and then, but I try to stay out of people's hair. Plus, I've got other ventures competing for my attention. Okay, no one asked. But if you're putting on a big show, let me know and I'll try to stop by. Hey, getting VIP tickets to every event is supposed to be one of the perks of backing this whole venture, right? Hey, running an idol group can be complicated. It's challenging, even for those who have experience. A comprehensive guide would be useful, yeah? I rather figure things out on my own. I wouldn't mind getting a few pointers. I have no idea what I'm doing. Ha! I appreciate the honesty. That's why I like to give you this binder. It was put together by one of my former associates, and it lays out SOP for a lot of things you need to do when running an idol group. SOP? Oh, sorry. I should drop the jargon, shouldn't I? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedures. It's basically a set of step-by-step instructions for helping you to do all of the things you need to run an organization like Bankrupt Girls. Of course, it wasn't specifically written for Bankrupt Girls in mind, but you'll be surprised at how many universal lessons apply to running a business like this one. Documents like the ones you'll find in this binder are the lifeblood of an organization. They are a way to formalize the concept so that the organization is never reliant on a single person. Since all of their knowledge is stored in a form that allows anyone to pick up and write over their role. Does that mean I'm replaceable, so I'm not the first person who has had to do this? Does that mean I'm replaceable? Of course not. Human beings aren't interchangeable parts. Just because you know standard operating procedures doesn't mean you'll be able to run things as well as the person who put those instructions together. But it's a great place to start. I sponsored lots of businesses before. Miss Nya? No, why he call me Miss Nya? I'll leave the binder in your capable hands. It consists of series of lessons on various topics. Anyway, I think it's about time that I get out of your hair and let you actually start doing your job. Any questions before I turn you loose? Who put together the lessons in this binder? Any last minute advice? I think the best lessons are the ones you learn by trying and failing. How's that for advice? Don't get discouraged if things don't work out. A lot of starting businesses fail. To be honest, for an inexperienced person like you, running a business isn't it. To be honest, for an inexperienced people like you running a business, it wouldn't be that surprise of an outcome. That might sound pessimistic, but hopefully it takes some of the pressure off. Every venture like this is ultimately a gamble. If you go bankrupt, I won't personally hold it against you. After all, money isn't everything, but it does tend to make life a lot easier. So try to make sure your spending is judicious. Okay. Click on an unused part of the building to build a room there. This. To start with, let's create your office. After all, you need a place to work. Okay. Office. Open the staff tab. Okay. It's you. Each staffer is represented by a card on this menu. You are the first and so far the only staffer at Bankrupt Girls. Continue. On this menu, you can click on a staffer to change their nickname or to fire them. Of course, you can't fire yourself, but you can give yourself a nickname if you'd like. As the UI indicates, you're currently not assigned to any room. How about we move you over to that newly created office? Grab your card by clicking on the hand icon and drag yourself to your office. Nice! Look at you, already hard at work. This is the start of your journey as an idol manager. Miss Nya, yes, Miss Nya. I think I want to change my name to just Nyatasha, not Nyatasha. Here you can see the current date. The green progress bar underneath the date indicates how close tomorrow is. The days go by so fast, don't they? Huh? Can I pause? Wait. Here you can see the current date. The green progress, where is the green progress? Oh, here. Oh, okay. Okay. If you need time to think or plan your next move, and you can pause time by using this button. The play button will resume time, and the fast forward button will cause time to move at an accelerated pace, okay? Time will only pass when you're on this screen. Anytime you're experiencing a story event, time will pause automatically, okay? You can't have an idol group without idols. It's time to hold some auditions. Yes. Now I feel like a K-pop what you call it? K-pop recruiting agent. You can choose to hold local, regional, or nationwide auditions, making a wider talent search with a regional or nationwide audition will increase the chance of getting a highly talented idol, but it will also cost a lot more. There's also a cooldown for holding higher tiers of audition. Okay? Auditions are planned from your office. Click on your office and select the auditions options. Let's hold a local or regional audition for now. Okay, click auditions. How much? So expensive. 1 guaranteed silver idol, 10% silver, 4% gold, 0.5 platinum. I guess we do regional. The talent scout begins. It will take a few days for the audition to finish. It looks like the game is currently paused. Our talent scout won't progress if time isn't moving forward. Let's unpause so that time can pass, okay? Play. As you can see, your portrait has a progress bar that will fill up as the audition get closer to finishing. Okay, the green thingy. Remember, if you want to progress faster, you can always press the fast forward button. Make sure not to lose track of time. Fast forward. Continue? Oh, I can't continue. Can I save? Is this the save? Oh, it's not. How do I save? Hello Neko Tumizu, how are you? Hello. That hairstyle she has the off-brand protagonist hair. She is too powerful to be left alive. What? Oh, this one? True. This is me, by the way. I am the off-brand protagonist. Why is it taking so long? Fast forward. Can I fast forward many times? Okay, press play. Okay, it's a brand new day and the talent scouting is finished. It's time to look at the audition candidates and decide who to hire. Click the audition icon over your head to see the candidates. Okay, each audition finds 5 idols. Who they are is a mystery. Let's click on one of them to get started. Okay, let's go for this. Ota Yuki, age 22, cute, vocal, cool, dance, sexy, funny, pretty, smart, shameless, unafraid of scandal. Oh. Each idol has 4 stats that are based on their appearance and 4 stats are based on their talents. Next to each stat, you'll see 2 numbers. Yes. The first number is the current value of the stat. The second number in brackets is the potential for the stat. You can think of potential as a soft cap. Once an idol reaches the potential in a certain stat, it will be much harder to raise that stat through training. Wait, I have to process that. You can think of potential as a soft cap. Once an idol reaches their potential in a certain stat, it will be much harder to reach. Also, like example, if they reach like 44, it will be hard to be 45, I guess. Each idol has a unique trait. Some traits are beneficial while others can be more hindrance than a help. Yeah, she's unafraid of scandal. You can click here to hire this girl to be an idol in your group, but hold up, before we hire her, let's take a look at other candidates. Try clicking on each of the idols to see how they stack up. Okay. Oh, she's so pretty. Asexual, doesn't get involved in relationships. Sexy, funny. Wait, let me see. She have 1, 2, 3, 4 green bar. She have 2 green bar. Her dance and she's not smart. or she's slower. Okay. Kobayashi. She have 3. Wow, she's very cute. Okay, but she's not sexy and she can't dance. Satorina. She is cool and sexy, but she's not smart. Okay. Oh, she's gold. Holy. Events. Loyal. Events that would damage relationship hurts less. So she don't care about relationship. Oh. Wow, it looks like you were lucky enough to find a rare idol. That means she has pretty high starting stats, which will probably give her a head start over any of the other idols. The number above each idol's portrait down here represents their overall rating. It's essentially an average of all their stats, and it can help when comparing different idols. She's 89. Now that we've had a chance to look at all of these idols, let's decide who to hire. You can hire as many or as few idols as you like. Since you're just starting out and have no idols, let's hire at least 3 idols to start out. Should I just pick the top 3? This one confirm I want to hire. Oh shit. Once I click it means I will hire, so I just hire. Okay, it's not. Let me see. This one, she dancing, you can train, right? Funny, you can't train. Let me see. I guess I will man, I guess I will hire her and this girl. Nice, you've hired 3 idols. It looks like there are 2 left in this batch. You can either hire them as well or send them packing. Click the finish button when you're done. I'm sorry. Bye. Oh, I like her. What is this called? Yes, her dad. Hair is cute. Oh, this girl's hair? Or you were saying my character's hair? Yes, cute. I mean, that is a good trait to have. Negative debuff negation is always good to have. I don't understand, but yes, I agree. Kobayashi is so cute. Yes, I think I hired her, right? If I'm not wrong. Potential is also important. Yes. Wow, that potential. I know, right? That's why she's gold. You guys are talking about this girl, right? Kimoto Rina. More like she is loyal towards you to be less impacted by rumors that goes against that child. Okay. Luckily, I hired her. Good morning, Tasha. How are you? Good morning, Kuma. How are you? I'm good. Wait, why I ask you? Good morning, Kuma. I'm good. How are you? Yes, I'm playing Idol Manager. Yes. Okay, good to be here. I hear showbiz can be pretty rough and tumble, but I bet it's easier to survive if you have friends. Yes. Achoo! Sorry about that. I think I'm allergic to air. I should not have hired Kobayashi. I know you've appraised me worthy of joining the ranks of bankrupt girls, but you should know that only Kami-sama can judge me. Kami-sama is God, right? Haters can hate. I'm just gonna stay true to myself. You go, girl. Okay, so like, what do I do now? Okay. Now that your group has idols, it's time to give them something to do. Let's go over to the activities tab. Okay, activity. So this is staff. And then so they're not under staff. Okay. Activities. Every day your group can perform an activity. Performance will spend idol stamina. It will earn some money. Performance. Okay, so this is for money. Okay. Promotion will spend stamina to gain some fans. Okay, so I had to promote first before I perform, right? Spa treatment will spend money to allow 3 idols to recover from the physical stamina. Oh, okay. At the bottom of the screen, you can see how many fans, money, and scandal points your group has. Where? This one? Ah. This is scandal points. What is this? I only know scandal points. Okay, never mind. Oh, here. No, that's salary. Okay, never mind. It looks like right now your group doesn't have much of a following. Let's fix that by doing a promotion to gain new fans. Okay, promotion. Can I continue? I can't. I'm sleepy. Lol. Sami is indeed God. Okay, Kami-sama. I think I've heard that in anime before. And if you're sleepy, you should go to sleep, Kuma. This game looks good. Is it in Steam? Yes, it just came out yesterday. It's a new game. Yes. Wait, so like what am I supposed to do? Fast forward? Promotion? Oh, I have to click again. Okay. Success! You've got some fans. Yay! You can hover over your fans at the bottom of the screen at any time to see the current demographics of your group's fan base. Okay, so female casual adult is 40%. 41% is male casual adult. Okay. So now that it's a new day, let's plan a different activity for our group. It's time for a performance. Okay, performance. So I click again. I get money. It looks like that brought in a bit of money. Remember, you can do one activity every day, so choose wisely. Since you're first starting out, it might be a good idea to do some more promotions to increase your fan following. By the way, the benefit you get from doing a daily activity is based on the level of that daily activity. By the way, the benefit you get from doing a daily activity is based on the level of that daily activity. Level 1. Okay. Hover over each activity to daily activity to see how you can unlock higher levels. Okay. I need 35 fans to release a single. I only have 7. I need to hire 3 idols. Okay, I have 3 idols, so I can release a single. And then this one, nothing. Unlocking higher level daily activities is one of the best ways to make faster progress as an idol group. If you ever start, consider checking your daily activities and see what the requirements are to level up. Unlocking higher level daily activities is one of the best ways to make faster progress as an idol group. Okay. Whenever your idols work, they spend stamina. You can check their stamina on the idol menu. Here you can see an idol's physical and mental stamina. Okay. Ordinarily, idols spend physical stamina when working, but if you force them to work when they are completely exhausted, it will drain their mental stamina instead. Okay. Idols with low physical stamina are at a greater risk of becoming injured, and idols with low mental stamina can become depressed. Be a good boss and try not to work your idols too hard. Okay. Thank you. Nede, NEDE. Thank you, NEDE 119656 for the follow. Welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's in my wish list now. There's I think 10% discount right now since it's a new game. So yeah, just letting you know. Okay, but both Mental and physical stamina will recover over time, but mental stamina will recover much more slowly. So I don't need to send them to spa treatment to recover. It will recover over time. Okay, here you can view your idol stats. By default, it will display their looks and talent stats. Click on the arrow next to their stats to view their relationship stats. Okay. These stats indicate your relationship with each other. They indicate your friendship, influence, and romance level. I can romance them. I'm gonna romance Kimoto Rina. Friendship is a measure of how much an idol likes you. Increase it by socializing with them and generally being pleasant when you interact with them. Okay. Influence. Wait, I have not seen this. I can't. This, I guess it's relationship is this, and then this is friendship, and then this is, I don't know, you're my queen. Influence is a measure of how indebted an idol feels to you. Increase it by doing favors for her. Influence, where? This. Okay. Romance is a measure of, well, you might not be able to increase it by flirting, but not everyone will respond well to those kind of advances. Shit. You can click on an idol to change her nickname or put her on hiatus. Later, when you create multiple idol groups, you can also click on them to assign them to different idol groups. Okay. Click on the profile icon to bring up an idol's profile screen. Here you can view more detailed information about her stats. Okay, physical stamina 100. I can't click fans. I have to press continue. The fans tab will tell you about the demographics of her fans. So she got only one fan, which is a male. Okay, the jobs tab will display any contracts an idol gets. So her salary is 5,000 yen per week. Very satisfied with the salary. Okay. Total earnings. Okay. Average recent earning. Okay. The bonds tab will display an idol's relationships with other idols in the group. You can click here to see who she's friends with and to see which group members she might not be getting along with. Okay. Unknown click friends. Okay. It looks like we don't know very much about her current relationships with other members of the group. Let's socialize and get to know her better. From the idol menu, click an idol and drag her card into your office. I want Kimoto Rina. It takes some time to prepare social events, so let time progress. Remember that you can always fast forward if you want time to move faster. Okay. Wait. Let me read chat to make it fast. Why are all of the character designs in this game? What? I mean, what about it? They are very, very pretty. Is it? I know. I think she's my favorite. But I've seen many other characters. I want to hire them. I put all the super pretty girls in one group, and then the super cute girls in another group, and then super funny girls in one group. Oh wait, maybe if all too pretty. No, we must have a mix of talent. One is very funny, one is good at dancing, one is very good at singing, and then another one is very yes. Okay. Game's kinda cool. Yes. Are you gonna get it, Natsumi? Cute. I forgot to type it. Lol. I had to type fast. Oh, no worries. It's okay. Yeah, this is very cute. They're all super cute. Okay. Socializing. Looks like you're ready to socialize with the idol you selected. Let's go get coffee. Oh, I'm click. Casual conversation is a good way to get to know your idols and key to building friendship. Okay, try flirting at your own risk. Not everyone is receptive to a romantic overture. You can ask an idol about her wishes to find out what her goals are. Helping her fulfill her goals will increase your influence with her. Socializing, you can ask an idol to share gossip about other group members or ask her to mentor a younger member of the group. Note that most group members won't share gossip if they're not friendly terms with you. Okay, if you have influence with an idol, you can spend that influence to get her to do certain things. If your idol is bullying another group member, you might need to resort to this option to get her to stop. Damn, they bully. Every idol graduates and leaves the group eventually. You can ask her when she's planning to graduate or accelerate her graduation. It's best to begin every working relationship by getting to know the other person. Let's engage in some casual conversation with this idol. Okay, casual conversation. Kimoto Rina talks about what magazine she's been reading recently and shares a personal and like that about her family. You also found out that Kimoto Rina can dice an onion without crying. You can't run everything yourself. Idols needs to be coached, and you need staffers to help with sales and production tasks. Let's go and hire some. Click over to the staff tab. Okay, hire. Here you can hire a variety of different staffers. This screen will also show you what type of room the staffers work in. For example, dance coaches and choreographers work in the dance room. Okay. Each staffer will have one of two specializations for their staffer type. They can still perform the tasks they're not specialized at. Okay. You can choose from novice, professional, and expert level staffers. More experienced staffers start with higher stats, but also cost more money to employ. As a starting group with a limited budget, it's best to keep our costs low. So let's hire a novice staffer for now. For now, let's start by hiring a manager to help us with some business deals. Select a sales manager or production manager. Here. Sales or production manager. Which one is the both with the same amount. Success rate 40%, 30. Negotiation 60-62. Number of negotiation. Okay, then this one. Now our new staffer needs a place to work. Let's go back to the main agency view and build an office for her. Click on an unused space and select office. Where should I put it? Here, next to my office. Click on, okay, which one office? Yeah, office. Grab the staffer's card and drag her into the office. Okay. Wow. If staffers aren't assigned to a particular task, they will automatically generate research points. Now that you've hired a staff, they'll generate research points whenever they're not working on an assigned task. Yes, it looks like you already have some research points. Let's go spend them. Research. Here you can hover over each type of research point to see how many research points your staffers are passively generating each day. You can also buy research points by clicking on the buy icon. Here you can hover over each type of research point to see how many research points your staffers are passing. You can also buy research point, but what is it for? Let's spend some points. Let's spend some of your manager research points. Okay. Lyrics. Wait, I can choose? I have 1k points. So let's choose happiness. I can't. Love. Oh shit. I didn't want love, but okay. Love, and then media. We go for music. I can still spend more. I can't. Back. I can't continue. What am I supposed to do? Hello? Let's spend some of your manager research points. I already spent. Oh, I'm supposed to press that. Hey, friends. What am I supposed to do now? Let's spend some of your manager research points. Why I can't continue? I already spent. Hello? Oh, am I supposed to upgrade it? I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. Am I supposed to select one more? Buy points. Oh my god, my money. Oh, I thought I had negative money. Hobbies. Why? There was a is on. Oh my god, my money. You can spend. Thank you. Oh my god, you can spend manager research points to unlock different marketing options or unlock different types of business contracts. Oh my god, I spend so much money on. Oh my god, I'm gonna be bankrupt. Let's unlock the photo shoot business contract. Click and hold to spend research point on this. Oh my god, thank you, Sarah. Oh no, why would they put the word on top like that? Okay, I'm so dumb. So photo shoot, where is photo shoot? Okay, photo shoot. Once you've unlocked an item with research points, you can spend more research points to level it up in the future. Note that certain items have separate requirements to unlock. For example, wait, I'm supposed to read chat. Okay, I have this game on my wish list. It is fun so far, but I panicked a little bit when I was stuck there. But thank you. That shows you I am not good with games like this. Lol, so it starts. Yes. Look at my money. I'm sure it'll go to 0 soon. I may or may not have acquired the game through shady website back when it's on closed alpha test. Oh, how do you like it though? I saw the let me pause. I saw that they say I saw the reviews on Steam that it came out like 2 or 3 years ago, right? I didn't know that, and they say, oh my god, after waiting for 2 to 3 years, finally I can play this game. Then I'm like, wow, I thought it's just like newly produced game. You're not dumb. Clearly I am. I spent so much on the producer. Oh my god, it's okay. For future use. Don't worry about being bankrupt. I played this for some time and always ended up being bankrupt in the end. So I will be bankrupt in the end. Oh no. I mean, my group name is Bankrupt Girls, so it's okay. Yes, it's been so long ago. So do you like the game a lot? The Yakuza landowner is a mini. Oh, I didn't know yet. I mean, I don't know yet about that. Okay, note that certain items have separate requirements to unlock. For example, unlocking the variety show's business contract requires that your group have a certain number of fans and fame. Where is it? Variety show. So I need fame. 1 fame. So I need 1 fame and 10,000 fans. Sheesh, I only got 7 fans. Let's go back to the previous menu. Okay, different staffer types can be used to research different items. Okay, for example, you use music research points to unlock different musical genres. Music research point. This one. And use dance research points to unlock different styles of choreography. Wait, this one is music producer. This is choreographer, this manager. Okay. You have a manager working for you. Let's have her make some business proposals. Click on the staffer's office and select business proposal. This one? Business proposal. It will take some time for her to finish. Remember that you can always fast forward to make time progress faster. Okay. I'm not gonna fast forward. Oh wait, I paused it. Shit. I always ended up being in debt for the promos and paying rent for other rooms. I like the game though. Most of the Idol Manager games are on mobile and they are either pay to win or 8-bit qualities. This is actually my first time playing this game, so I'm definitely gonna go bankrupt, but it's okay. We will learn from our mistakes. Yes, but yeah, I find it interesting so far. I've never played games like this before, so I think it's quite cool. I rarely play mobile games, so I didn't know such games like this exist on mobile. But I like it so far. I like it. Fast forward. Oh, I almost cancelled that. Okay, no fast forward. It looks like she finished creating a business proposal. Let's click the yen icon and see. Click. Each client will be looking for an idol who is good in a particular stat. You get to choose which idols participates. You have 3 options. How good the rewards are depend on how good the idol is in the desired stat that the client is looking for. Your staffer can try to negotiate a better rate. The number of times you can negotiate is based on staffer's deal stat. The number of times you can negotiate is based on the staffer's deal stat. Okay. Renegotiating the deal can result in a better or worse result. The results are random, with the odds of success determined by the staffer's deal stat. Okay. Once you have an outcome you like, click the accept button. Okay. Photo shoot. Bomb is looking for a girl to do a pretty photo shoot for the next issue of the magazine. New fans 8, payment 77. Should I negotiate? I hope you enjoy playing it. When your group gets the annual award, you feel some pride. Oh, I didn't know there will be annual pride. Annual award, annual pride. What the fuck? Going to lurk now. Have fun. Okay, thank you for lurking, Sarah. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but hi, Chef Max. Hello, Max. Hello. How are you? We are playing Idol Manager. Okay, so should I negotiate 77? Let's just 72. Negotiate. Okay, 77 yen. 77k yen. 8 fans. Okay, so they want pretty. Okay, that's my prettiest, so accept. You can also have a staffer automatically generate business proposals. Click on the staffer and select auto proposal option. Like this. Auto proposal. Okay. When this box is ticked, the staffer will automatically generate business proposals whenever she isn't working on anything else. Note, this means she won't generate research points. Okay. So should I have 2 managers? Different types of business proposals have different benefits. You can click on the staffer's office and choose a preferred proposal type for her to focus on from among the types of businesses deals with unlock. More proposal types can be unlocked from the research menu. Okay. You've been using a lot of the menu tabs like the idle stuff and activities. Do you know that you can switch between menu tabs using keyboard shortcuts? You can you can advance to the next menu tab by pressing tab or cycle up and down through using the page up or page down keys, or use the middle mouse button to advance through them. Pressing the keys home or end will jump. Okay, I won't use that. Let's return to the default agency view. To close the current tab, you can click the X X icon or use the. You can also close by right click. I'm just gonna. Where's the X icon? Never mind, I just press escape. Oh, I thought she was okay. You can also I can press this and then I can escape. You can also close or open the most recent tab by clicking right click mouse button. Okay. Close. Okay, sorry. On the default agency view, you can get an overview of how many research points you currently have. Music producer 0. Producer a lot. This is my producer, right? Yeah, I'm the producer. You can use the buttons here as shortcuts for daily activities like promotion, performance, and spa treatment. Spa treatment, performance, promotion. You can use the buttons here as shortcut for daily. So I click. Okay. These daily activities can also be triggered using the keyboard shortcut ZXC. Okay, no. You can view pending tasks from the default agency view. Let's take a look at your pending tasks. Upgrade promotion and performance to level 1. It looks like there's a story event waiting for you. Progressing through the game story will require to complete objectives which are detailed here. Upgrade promotion and performance to level 1. How do you do that? Meeting the requirements for a story task doesn't automatically trigger the story event. You'll need to come back to this screen and click on the story task when you're ready to advance. But be warned, the world marches to the beat of its own drum, and sometimes certain story events will happen automatically. Okay, in addition to story tasks, sometimes characters will give you optional tasks to complete, which will appear on this screen. In addition to story tasks, sometimes characters will get. Okay, if you socialize with an idol and ask about her wishes, it will also show up as a task here. You might also get a task if you take out a loan from a certain someone. Like with story events, you'll need to come back to this screen and click on the task after meeting the requirements in order to complete the task. If you ever get stuck and unsure how to progress the story, you can always come back to this screen to view the requirements for the next story event. It's time to hire a dance staffer. Click over to the staff tab. Click the green hire button. Okay, you can choose from. Okay, yes, let's hire a dance coach. Click. Now our new staffer needs a place to work. Okay, they were where should I put it? Wait, let me pause. I'm doing good, just chilling out from work. I'm glad you're doing good. Hydrate. Yes, I just hydrated. They're all pretty. What do you mean? Yeah, they're all very pretty. I think the prettiest is the gold star idol. Stretch and posture check. Okay, stretch, posture check. Okay, where should I be putting my? Should they train below me? So there's break room, recording room. Okay, I'm gonna put all the training and recording place here, and then the dressing room will be on top. Okay, so dance room. Grab the staffer. Okay, where is she? Here. Put him here. If staffers aren't assigned to a particular task, they will automatically. Yes. Oh, dancer can use to unlock new choreography styles. It's time to hire a music staffer. Let's hire a voice coach or music producer. Okay, coaching 40. Production tasks are 25% faster. Max coaching level is 1. 1. I guess coaching. We go with coaching. Now, okay. So he needs recording studio, right? Okay. If staffers aren't okay, yes, I know. Dance coaches and vocal coaches can help idols improve their dance and vocal stats. Let's have your dance staffer coach an idol. Go to the idol tab, select an idol and grab her card into the dance studio. Let me dance, right? Okay. Wait. Huh? Why cannot? Oh, because she's already pro. Okay. Note that a staffer can only coach an idol if the staffer's coaching stat is higher than the idol stat. For example, a dance staffer with a coaching stat of 20 won't be able to coach an idol whose dance stat is 20 or higher. No wonder. How do I see her? Okay. Her dance is 76. Dance is 6. Okay, lucky I put Kobayashi inside. Okay, this consumes idols that let me press play. This consumes. Wait, we got weekly spy is looking for a girl to do a cool photo shoot for the next cool. She's 20, cool 20, cool 34. This one. Oh shit, did that minus some money? Never mind. Accept. Okay. This consumes idol stamina. Be careful not to overwork your idols. Okay. You can click on a staffer's room and select auto practice to have them automatically coach idols who whenever they're not working on anything else. Note, staffers won't generate research points when coaching. To produce a single, you need to have hired a dance staffer, music staffer and manager staffer. You must go to the research tab and unlock at least one lyric type, marketing strategy and choreography style and genre of music. Where is that? Where is it? Here. Okay. So choreography. We go for cool. Oh wait, I don't have points. Can you do research? Oh, she's researching now. Should I just buy? Thank you, Leo the someone, for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. How are you? Still no Tasha? Yes, still no Tasha. May I DM you on Valorant ID Discord? Well, I alternate F4 my browser instead of a game. It's okay. I think Erin is doing work, so I can message him later after stream to ask if he can. You can DM him your Valorant ID. Wait, I don't think he has the Valorant ID yet. I think he still have to make it. Business proposal failed. Fuck. Okay. Hello, Leo. There's someone. Hello. How are you? Kuro, why? Oh, because my business failed. I'm busy. You can DM me on Twitter. Okay. Yes. We go for cool. Wait, I don't have enough points. Okay, let me just buy cool. Unlock. This one 215 points. Okay, let me just buy. Oh my god, my money. My money. Okay, we go for pop. Okay. Wait, have I not bought already? So we bought genre music, we bought choreography style, and then marketing strategy. Oh, digital only release, individual handshake. Hardcore fans buy 15% more copies, 5% per idol. Hardcore group handshake event at campaign. Critical success, failure minus 30%. Viral campaign, fake scandal, loot PV, edgy PV. Which one should I go with? I think we go for we go for digital only release. Okay. It's also a good idea to wait until your group has some fans who will be willing to buy single. Lacking fans, try doing some promotion activities under the activity tab. Is here, right? Okay. Promotion. Continue. It's time to create your first single. Open the singles tab and click new single. Where is singles tab? Here. Okay. Open the singles tab and click new single. Start by choosing a name. You can type a name for your single or click the randomization icon to have the game choose a song title for you. Okay. Random. Choose a marketing plan, genre of music, lyric type, and choreography style. Which ones you choose will affect the demographic appeal of your single. Okay, so we choose this because I only have this. We will choose this. So, love or friends. You go for love, okay? And then cool. So like Blackpink, you know. Oh shit, minus male, but plus 20% female. Okay. You'll need to select a number of CDs to produce. This doesn't apply if your marketing plan was to do a digital release only. Oh, you need CD, so I don't need to do it, right? Since I chose digital only release. Wish rhythm, sky celebration, groove chances, fire of my own. Okay, that sounds cool, I guess. Click continue after you're done setting up your single. Close. Sales chart. Cool. Anxiety, loneliness. Oh shit. Love is not in the top. You can see the past. But there is no love. The love music is not popular. Yeah, rebelling, regret, friends, anxiety. I guess I chose the wrong one, but let's just try. It's time to choose which idols will participate in the single. Select an idol and drag her to the formation screen to place her in the formation. Of course, she's in front. The group stats will be based on the stats of the idols participating in the single. Idols closer to the center of the formation will contribute more. Okay? So I guess I should just put all of them in, right? Oh wait, can I only put one? The team chemistry stat is based on how well the idols in the formation are getting along with each other. Putting a bully in the formation can have a negative effect on team chemistry. Okay? Being chosen as a center can also boost an idol's individual career. Is one of your idols wishing to be a center? Click continue after you are done setting up your formation. Okay? Oh no, their dance is all not that good. Should I just put one inside first? We train these two first, so this girl is already good, so I guess we will put them later. Now that all of your hard choices have been made, it's time to produce your single. You'll need to have your character write the lyrics, have a music staffer work on the song, and have a dance staffer to do the choreography, and the manager staffer create the marketing plan. The success of the single will depend on their stats. Wow, that's a lot to remember. Start by dragging the single into your office to work on lyrics. How do I do that? Okay. Completing all of the production tasks associated with the single will take some time. Okay. So Do I can't click again. Okay. Photo shoot. X Mag is looking for a girl to do cool photo shoot for the next issue of the magazine. Cool 34 20. Cool, okay. Negotiate one time. Accept. Okay, so this one, no auto proposal. I want her to generate research points. So like, meantime I should train the this dance horrible 7, and then vocal. This is already good. This girl need a lot of practice. We train her. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope what I'm doing is correct. Should I promote? I have fans. Wait, how do I do level 2? Oh, I can't. I only can do one activity per day. Okay. Noted. Wait, am I supposed to choose? Okay. Fire of my own. I'm busy. I'm back. I can pay attention now. Hi, welcome back, Erin. We are lost. We are making our first single. So yes. Hi, hello, Nyakura VT. Hi, how are you? Thank you for the follow, Nyakura VT. Thank you for the follow. How are you? I should fast forward. Fast forward. Okay, drag your single into other offices to have your staffers work on it. Okay, wait, but let me close a deal first. Weekly Animal is looking for a girl to do pretty photo shoot for the next issue of the magazine. Pretty. Oh, this one pretty. Accept. Oh, I didn't negotiate. Forge. Okay, it's fine. Never mind. Single. Marketing. Go, go, go. Working. Oh no. I hope your work is okay for you, not too hard. I'm also working in game. Actually, it's a bit let me just play some music. It's getting a bit boring, you know. Let's play some You Know Who. Okay, don't play so loud. I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. Okay. It's too hard. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better for you. Sorry. Okay, let me fast forward. Oh wait, they're not doing anything. Wait, where's my idols? Okay, so this one, oh shit, her physical stamina. Can you like dance more? How do I make her rest? Can I socialize? Oh, I can socialize like that. I only can socialize once. Okay. She's so tired so fast. Look at them, 98, 100, and then this one, she's already tired. Hello, Otayuki. Activities. This one plus 10 points physical stamina. That's not worth. Let me promote more. Okay. Ah, okay. Who is this? It doesn't say. Casual conversation. Okay. Yeah, no flirt, no flirt. Otayuki are the one that get so tired easily, huh? Hey, thanks for inviting me to chat. Otayuki talks about her favorite TV show and talks about the last time she talked with her family. You also found out that Otayuki has a poster of Leif Erikson in her bedroom. Interesting. This can't get you on DMCA strike, can it? I don't think it can. Yes, it can, but if you play very softly, usually it won't detect. So I played very soft, very soft. I've seen a lot of streamers, they play it super softly. So yeah, if anything, just delete the VOD. Yeah, true. I just played very, 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 very soft. Soft enough to hear, but not so clear. What's the name of this song anyhow? It's called Save Your Tears by The Weeknd and Ariana Grande. Okay, wait. So like her dance is not improving, huh? Go and dance more. And your vocal is already good. Can only one person. Okay, then you will sing. Not enough stamina. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Wait. Okay, promote more. And then single. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now we're doing the choreo and then we will make song. Okay. So you're still 18. She's not increasing, right? Her this stamina thingy. Salary auditions, no need audition. Should I make more business proposal? Let me just make business proposal. Okay, then we go to research. Okay, who have the most? Manager have the most. Individual handshake, yes. Group handshake, oh I can't. Okay. Oh, producers also have so much. Happiness, anxiety. Okay. Interview, female, drama, food, news. Okay, drama and interview. Okay. Wait, can I unlock more? No. Yeah, I don't have enough. Let me see. Oh, music producers. Let's do hip hop, R&B. Okay, that's all. Choreographers. Cool, cute, sexy, and elegant. Okay. Auto practice. Business proposal. Okay. Promotion again. Then I should do performance soon, huh? Baby, come take all my time. So she's gonna finish teaching her and then making my single, or is that the single? I don't know. I had to reset my PC. My computer crashed launching Valorant. Oh no! I hope your PC is okay. I had that problem too. It's so frustrating. I hope it's okay now, and it doesn't crash anymore. Okay. Wait, is it? Have I? Oh, okay. Now it will do that. Wait. Oh, it's done. Okay. Song. So we perform today. Yes, give me money. So my stuff. She's 17 again. Go and dance more, please. Wait, can I increase? How do I increase the staff? You can promote a staffer to a senior position when they reach. Okay. Auto practice. Auto practice. This one also auto practice. Okay. Like, what am I doing? I hope I'm doing it correctly. Close this. Upgrade promotion and performance level. And performance to level 1. Oh, I'm supposed to click it. Okay. Knock knock. Mind if I step in for a moment? Sure, what is it? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, no need to roll out the red carpet for me today. I'm just here to let you know about an opportunity that I found out about. See, I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They are always looking to fill programming slots. Things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea. Okay, wait. I can't concentrate with the song on. I managed to plant the idea in her head that it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where producers for different idol groups compete against each other, folks such as yourself. That sounds like a great opportunity. What's the catch? What's the catch? Always looking for the caveat, huh? That skeptical instincts will serve you well, but it's nothing too serious. They just want to make sure that the people they are featuring have a certain amount of clout. To put it in concrete terms, you'd need to have enough talent on board to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is a company, and anything less than that, you're playing with yourself. I see Bankrupt Girls has 3 members already. You're already big enough. Also, you need to release a single. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that. Just having a physical CD that people can go out and purchase lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it will give you something to promote on the show. Anyway, that's something for you to work toward. In the meantime, I'll keep shaking hands and greasing palms and look forward to the day that I get to see you on TV. Okay. Upgrade promotion and performance to level 2. Wait, what? How do I do that? Promotion and level. Promotion and performance. This one. How do I do that? Release a single. Okay. Promotion. Appear in magazine 3 out of 3 times. I need 140 fans. Wait, launch an internet show. How do I launch an internet show? Launch an internet show. How? Special events. Oh, what is this? Never mind. Research. Oh, is it? No. Variety show. Is that considered TV show? Wait. TV drama? Okay, I need to make them more research points. Staffers. And then this one not auto practice. Okay. Wait, what is this thing here? Hello? Okay. Click this. Okay. Your single is now ready to release. Click the release button. Where is the release button? Wait, let me promote. Okay, here. New single. Where's the release? Click the release button. Oh, here. Okay. Fire of my own. 5.6k yen profit. So I have female hardcore teen. Okay. New fans 14, 15, 16. What's obscurity bonus? Oh, new hardcore fans. Okay. Okay. Hey, thought I'd stop by. I can see the binders on your desk that you've been consulting some of the business notes I gave you. That's good. Who wrote those business tips? Part of the binder mentioned you by name. Is that so? Well, it's not surprising. As I said, they were written by a former associate of mine. I trusted them enough to run several of my business operations, and they did quite well. So any advice they have to give is probably worth taking. I hope they're not saying anything bad about me. Okay. So why is her physical stamina still not going up? Oh. Hello, ma'am. What is it? You can call me by my name. You can call me by my name. Oh, alright then. Are you sure that's alright? I'm not really in the habit of addressing superiors by their given name, so I might slip back into my habit. I hope that's not a problem. Oh shit, I accidentally skipped that. Specifically, we need to set a number of guidelines for how the girls behave and how events are run. It can be chaotic if things aren't consistent. I think it's best to have a set policy in place so that everyone is working with the same rule book, so to speak. What policies do you recommend? I have some ideas for policies we could enact. What policies do you recommend? Well, I'm not sure I'd recommend any specific set of policies. Different organizations have different sets of rules, and each set of rules has its own pros and cons. The policies that bankrupt girls has will be part of what sets it apart from other groups. Of course, nothing is set in stone. You can always change your mind if you don't like the current state of policies. In fact, it's pretty common for new groups to be flexible when they first start off and adapt their policies depending on what seems to work best. The longer you stick with a given policy, the more people will come to expect certain things from you. When an organization gains more of a reputation and people get more used to running things a certain way, changing policies can take a while and you might have to wait longer for benefits to show up. Okay? Be right back. Okay, take your time, Natsumi. No problem. Are any of the idols here single, asking for a friend? I think they're all single. They're all romanceable, I believe. I want to romance the idol, the golden one, the golden idol. It looks like there's so many things to keep track of, lol. Yes, but I'm so lost, I don't know what to do. Pine Pie, hello, Pie, hello. That's a very cute emote. You have that, Pie. I like it. Hello, Professor Shantoto. How are you, Professor Shantoto? 10k channel points, 1% of the way to VIP. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm back. Hi, welcome back, Natsumi. And I can give you the VIP. I can give you VIP since you're always here anyway, Erin. So just remind me to give it to you. I can give it to you for free. I'm good. How are you? I'm good too. I'm very lost in this game, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad that you're doing good too. Farming channel points to drown Nyatasha. Yeah, I think you shouldn't hydrate me today because today I'll be hydrating with Coke. Hydrate, okay? Hydrate Coke. Does anyone know how to romance Nyatasha? Don't see it anywhere. I am not romanceable at the moment. I will be romanceable once I become the perfect idol. No, that special treatment. I'm a farm. Okay, if you say so, Erin. Oh no, not Coke. Yes, tomorrow I will have water next to me. So you all don't hydrate. Don't redeem the hydrate today because I'll be hydrating with Coke. Okay. But since we are a young organization, we have time to change things around. So if you're a bit unsure, no need to stress over a particular policy decision. You can always adjust it later. Sorry, that was probably a bit more explanation than you needed. You're the boss. You don't need me to explain to you how your organization works. In fact, you're supposed to be the one who tells everyone else how things work. So with that in mind, what kind of business proposal do you think would be the most promising? Photo shoots, variety shows, advertisement, TV, dramas. Don't focus on any particular kind of deal. A balanced approach definitely has its values. That being said, it might be helpful for me to tell you about other kind of deals. Do you want me to tell you about the specific kinds of business deals? Yes, I'd like to hear specific details about each type of business proposal. No, I'll decide later. No, just a generalized approach. Specific, please. Okay, what do you want me to tell you about? Photoshoot. Photo shoots are one-time gig, so they are good for a quick infusion of cash without having to worry about long-term contracts. If you're looking to maximize short-term revenue, it's hard to do better than a photo shoot. Okay? Do you want me to focus on photo shoots? Tell me about the others. Variety shows. Variety show appearance don't pay very much for new upstart group like ours, but they are a good source of exposure. Plus, they are one-time deals, so it's not a huge time commitment. Okay. Advertisements. Most advertising campaigns require us to sign a 3-month contract. They can be a good source of recurring income since we get paid weekly for the duration of the contract, and any idol that appear in advertisements will also get a modest bit of exposure. But whichever idol gets chosen for the deal will go in every week to record news spots, so it's a real time commitment. There's also the fact that advertising contracts expose us to liability. If a company chooses an idol from our organization to represent their brand, any scandals that idol become involved can result in negative association with the brand, and we'll have to pay a pre-agreed settlement if that happens. That should hopefully be a pretty rare occurrence. Advertising deals pay pretty well, so I wouldn't let the threat of damages scare you too much. Okay. TV drama. Wait. I already read that, right? Don't focus on any particular kind of deal. No, I'll decide later. Alright, ma'am. Sounds good. Of course, it never hurts to change things up depending on which direction the company is going in. So you can always adjust our group's policy on which type of business proposal to focus on. Of course, while I might be focused on trying to get a certain type of business proposal, sometimes other opportunities will fall into your lap. I'll be sure to let you know about those when they come up, even if they're not the kind of business deal we are focusing on at the moment. Sorry if it sounded like I was second guessing you there. Business proposals are kind of my area of expertise, so I just wanted to make sure you were aware of all the options before you made the decision. My next few questions should be a bit simpler and more straightforward. Recently, I've been thinking about the branding of Bankrupt Girls. What kind of vibe do you want people to associate your group with? Your group. Sexy or cool? Sexy, cool, or pretty? Sexy, cool, or pretty? Cool, sexy. I don't know. It costs 1 million channel points, right? Or is that 10 million? 1 million? I don't know. But there's a lot of zeros. Yes. But I can give it to you for free, Erin, if you want. I'm hydrating with 3500 ml of water. Whoa, that's a lot of water for me to drink. This game just came out. Yeah. Oh, this game just came out, right? Yes, it came out yesterday in the afternoon. I bought it off stream. I was waiting for it to come come to the store yesterday. It's on Steam. Sexy or cute? Sexy, okay. Sexy, okay. Pie, hydrate. Okay, I'm hydrating with Coke, by the way. I'm not hydrating with water. Damn, best get saving, yeah. Okay, so sexy, huh? Sexy. Good thinking, ma'am. You know what they say, sex sells. Oh. Okay, though we'll try to keep it tastefully understated. Okay, alright. Another branding question is about the kind of fans we're trying to attract. What kind of image are we trying to project? What the hell is that? Orthodox? Let me Google. Orthodox meaning
orthodox.
Okay, orthodox, following or conforming to the traditional or generally accepted rules or beliefs of a religion, philosophy, or practice. Or normal, basically normal. So normal, rebellious, or neutral. Orthodox. An orthodox image, huh? That should help us score points with more traditional idol fans, and by that I mean male fans and older demographics. They can be reliable consumers, but fans of orthodox groups are less tolerant of scandal, so please bear that in mind going forward. And one of my idol doesn't care about scandal. She don't care if she get into scandal. Oh no. Time to fire her. Just kidding. Okay, now for a question about screening incoming talent. We can conduct background checks during the recruitment process. A more rigorous background check will make the recruitment process more expensive, but it can help filter out more of the bad apples. How extensive do you want our background checks to be? No background check, basic, extensive. Basic. Just the basics, huh? That should help us screen out some of the more problematic candidates. We also need to talk about social media. Since anything that idols post online is going to reflect on the organization, part of the idol's contract allows us to set rules governing their public social media use. What kind of policy do you want regarding social media? Pre-moderated posts, no restrictions. Pre-moderated posts. So all the girls' posts have to be approved before they can be posted. Yes, I think we can get a system in place for that. Smart thinking. Most of the benefits of social media while reducing the chance of something scandalous being posted. Yes. On a related note, we should figure out what to do about allowing live streams, if we want to allow them at all. They can be a good source of exposure, but there's always the risk of scandal. Controlled streams allowed. Alright, I have heard that some streamers collect donations from viewers and actually make a bit of side income from it. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing either. Yes. Another thing, we need to have a dating policy in place. There are more, shall we say, invested fans who don't like the idea of idols dating. Sounds like K-pop. They think it ruins part of the appeal. On the other hand, not allowing idols to date is the kind of thing that would seem draconian to less invested fans, and that might be a turn off for them. And that's completely apart from the impact that romance can have on an idol's life on an individual basis. There are a lot of emotional highs and lows that can come with the dating scene, and while romance can boost someone's self-esteem, it can just as easily end up being a distraction. Oh no. There's also the fact that what kind of dating policy we set will affect how dating related scandals are seen by the public. If we have strict rules against dating, then anything remotely scandalous is going to be a much bigger deal than if we were more permissive. permissive. On the other hand, having a loose and flexible policy makes it more likely the scandal will happen in the first place. We could also try to hedge our bets a little by not setting an official policy. And no matter what kind of dating policy we have, it probably won't do anything to discourage idols from becoming romantically involved within the group. That kind of thing has been known to happen, though if it's just an internal thing, it's easier to keep that kind of things under wrap, so it probably wouldn't be an issue regardless. Okay, so what's ambiguous meaning open to more than one interpretation, not having one obvious meaning. No restriction, forbid dating. Ambiguous. Best to keep ourselves out of it then. Don't ask, don't tell policy probably won't appeal to many fans, but is also less likely to repel them. One last thing related to finances, or more specifically salaries. One of the things I've been thinking about is proactively offering the talent pay raise in order to keep them satisfied. The way it is right now, the only time idol salaries can increase is if you change them yourself. But if you authorize me to offer them incremental pay bumps, I could keep an eye on which girl seems to be less satisfied with their pay and give them a slight pay bump to keep them satisfied. How do you want me to handle idol salaries? Try to keep idol satisfaction at moderate levels. Yes, if not I go bankrupt. Okay, sounds good. I'll adjust idol salary if their satisfaction seems to be dipping too low. Hey boss, are you... Oh, sorry, am I interrupting anything? Not at all. We were just wrapping up some discussion of the group's policies. Hey, that's good thinking. Have you set any policies on things like event security? No, actually, but that's a great point. In fact, we should probably decide that right now. Yeah, we need to figure out what our security policy is going to be at events where the idols interact with fans, live appearances, handshake events, that sort of things. Hardcore fans don't like seeing security guards everywhere, but having good security in place will make the girls feel safer. What levels of security should we have at events? Normal. Got it. We'll do everything by the book, standard stuff. Yes. While we are on the topic of live events, I've been focusing a lot on dance choreography. More specifically, I've been thinking about clothing choices and how skirts can make certain kind of wardrobe accidents more likely. Yes, depending on the dance move, fans might see a bit more than we want them to see, if you get my drift. I'm sure that hardcore fans will get a huge kick out of seeing the girls in short skirts, but less hardcore fans aren't as into that kind of thing. If we go with longer skirts, some of the male fans wouldn't be too happy with that choice, but it would probably go over better with female fans, and it would still please some of the hardcore fans without alienating the more casual fans. Or as a bit of a compromise, we could have the girls wear short skirts with safety shorts. Yes, less risk of wardrobe malfunction, and that will keep the hardcore fans moderately happy without alienating anyone. Of course, we could also dodge the issue entirely and just have them wear pants instead. More and more groups are doing it these days, and from what I hear, a lot of casual fans find that look more appealing, especially guys in the audience. Hardcore fans probably prefer the more traditional look with skirts though. So how do you want to handle clothing for dance performance? We are going for a sexy concept, right? So we go for skirts but with safety shorts, okay? Sounds like a good compromise that probably won't ruffle any feathers. I'll make a note of that. Thanks for bringing it up. Okay. Man, idols have it rough. They do, but I hope it's like worth it for them. They earn a lot of money, and then they can give their money to their parents and donate to like the poor, and like, yeah, help people out. Nyakura is an idol too, no? I'm my own manager. Mad respect for those women, true. Especially the K-pop idols. A lot of the companies are so strict. Yumi is so pretty. I love her hoodie. Yumi is this one? This one. Yumi is so pretty. They are all so pretty, to be honest. Can you put in a good word for me? Yes, sure. Yumi, there's this guy called Erin. He's like very sweet and he's very good at Valorant. So like I heard you like to play Valorant, and he's a guardian god and he can one tap people. So like if you want to duo with him, just let me know. Because yeah. I'm so bad on Valo. I went on deathmatch and all I did was die. Deathmatch is so tilting, to be honest. I hate playing deathmatch. I just straight away play unrated. I think I rather you practice. I mean you warm up on Spike Rush. It's very short and it's so not annoying, you know, in deathmatch, and you can use abilities. So yeah, I think it's better. I hate deathmatch also. Oh, I'm bad at deathmatch, don't worry, Natsumi. Yes, like I walk around the corner, bam, dead. Yeah, a lot of people like to camp in deathmatch also, which I don't understand. Like why just run around and shoot. I have to head out.
But have a great stream on 333 Corgo 25.
Thank you so much, Pine Pie, for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much for the beats. Thank you so much. Sleep well. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Okay. Woo, beats. Yes. Thank you, Pie. Thank you so much. Have a great sleep. Thank you for coming too. I'll make note of that. Thanks for bringing it up. Oh, one last thing. I know this is kind of a subjective question, but when it comes to live performances, which do you think is better, quality or energy? Quality and polish, energy and enthusiasm, balance and moderation. If it's too polished, it doesn't feel like they are human, you know, like they're so perfect. So energy and enthusiasm or balance and moderation? I think balance and moderation, but quality is also good. Okay, I think balance and moderation, so they're like more human, you know. And they won't be so hard on themselves, but you know, they won't overwork themselves and stuff. Okay, you know, I think you might be right. That's kind of a boring answer, but having a super polished performance or a super energetic performance can take a lot of energy. It can be nice when you have a concert that goes well because the girls practiced really hard, or because they were really giving it their all and not holding anything back. But pushing them too hard can lead to burnout. Yes, a more balanced approach might be better in the long term. Of course, if you ever change your mind, you can always change the group policies. Yes, I'll draft up a list of group policies based on our discussion today, but you can modify them at any time. If you are unsure, my personal recommendation would be to experiment early on to see what works best for you. Once we actually start getting into production mode and start recording music and doing live performance, changing policies will take longer, so it's best to decide these kind of things early if you can. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thanks for your time, ma'am. I look forward to working with Bankrupt Girls. I know we are just starting out, but I've got a really good feeling about how things are going to go. Hopefully. Level up. Wait, I'm supposed to level up promotion and I have to do both. Let's level up this. I can level up 2 times. Okay, I need money. Please perform. Okay. Text to speech, that's dangerous. Really? Should I cancel. Oh, I didn't know this. You can have so many spaces. Okay, but really, I didn't know that. Balance, yeah, I think I chose balance, right? I would like enthusiasm, the way everyone in the crowd has fun. I chose balance, I believe. Oh no, it's fine. We can always change it. Cool photo shoot. Cool. This one. 15. 162. Okay. Give me that. What do I do now? I saw that loneliness is also and rebelling is popular, right? And then we should unlock. Oh, I don't have points already. Lol. Manager have 46 points. Wait, where do I'm so lost. Where do I go? Where did I okay, here. 144 choreographer, music producer 365 pop. I don't even have enough. Okay. So her physical stamina is 0. I need to do spa treatment. Why is she not increasing her? Why is her physical her physical stamina not going up? I thought they say it will go up. They cheat me. Okay, like I don't know what to do. I guess we do the story. Excuse me, ma'am. I just received a phone call from Fujimoto-san's office. From the sound of things, you're going to make a television appearance in 1 week. I also received an email directly from the studio with the details of the location of the shoot. Apparently, it's some kind of quiz show where you'll be competing against the producers of other idol groups. I'm actually somewhat familiar with the local station that's recording the show. Not super familiar, but I may have watched it a few times after work, and I took the liberty of watching a few clips that have been circulated online. Since it's a quiz show, I figured you might want a quick primer on what to expect. If you like, I could give you some pointers based on my somewhat limited exposure. Sure, I appreciate a few pointers. One of the things I've noticed about this show is that they really like to do variants on a newlywed game. Newlywed game? Yes, the Newlywed Game is apparently an old television game show where recently married couples will answer questions that were supposed to test how well they knew each other. For example, the host might ask the couple, what is the first song that the two of you dance to? Then the host would see if the husband and the wife gave different answers. Or the host might ask the husband to name 5 of his wife's friends, or ask the wife how many cousins her husband had. The results, I am told, could often be hilarious when people revealed just how little they knew about their newlywed spouse. If I had to guess, the host will probably be asking you questions to see how well you know the idols in the group. For example, they might ask you if you know about the idols' hobbies or facts about them. Oh shit, I have not been interacting with them. How am I supposed to find out about their find out what their hobbies are? I guess I have to study up before show quiz. This seems pointless. How am I supposed? You know that you can socialize with the idols, right? You can locate them via the menu and drag them into your office. Okay. If you chat with them over a cup of coffee, they might reveal information about themselves. They could come in handy during the quiz show. Plus, it's nice to have a chance to get to know people you work with, right? The more time you spend with idols, the more likely they are to be friendly around you. I think it would be good for morale. At any rate, it's up to you to how much prep work you want to do. After all, the point of this quiz After all, the point of this quiz. After all, the point of this kind of quiz shows is to be entertaining for the viewers. Though, if I'm being honest, part of me really wants to see you win. After all, this is supposed to be a quiz show for producers of small idol groups. That means that any one of you face off against will naturally be a rival, right? I'd hate to see you lose to a rival. Yes. But it is all in good fun. I'm sure that no matter what the result of the quiz show, everyone will have a good time. Win or lose, what's most important is entertaining the viewers at home. Okay. Socialize with an idol. Let me socialize with Kimotorina. Wait, I should probably... Where is the... Oh. I have to bring them for spa treatment. Because look at her. 0 and her mental stamina is 86. You're still dancing. Oh, I have been pausing this game the whole time. No wonder. Okay. Let's win this contest. Yes, hopefully I can win. Oh. Hey, just wanted to see how you were doing. How's the first week on the job been? I'm a little overwhelmed. I appreciate your honesty, but hey, not everyone can be a top player during the first week on the job. I figured you'd have to do some of the on-the-job learning. Anyway, you might be interested to know that I recently tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention on a local news broadcast. Wow, thank you. I also talked to several folks who run businesses in the area and got them to put up promotional materials for a while. It's not exactly making the big time, but it will at least get the attention of people who are nearby. That's generous of you. How did you get them to do that? That's generous of you. Hey, I'm a stakeholder. What's good for you is good for me, right? Of course, I want to help you succeed. I can't do this sort of thing all the time, but I want to make sure you have a successful launch. And on a more personal level, I figure that if you know I'm going to do right by you, you do right by me. You dig? Relationships are a two-way street. I'm hoping that in the future you'll be in a position to return the favor. I hope so too. Of course, I don't mean to make this seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have an awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but it does mean that when you promote the group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily thanks to the temporary boost. Ditto for performances. People are more likely to check out a group that they've been hearing of recently, so you might see a small boost in attendance and revenue. Anyway, this honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it, okay? Okay. I still can't give them that. Should I make a new single, new show, new special event? Wait, the TV show Socialize with an Idol. Okay. Safe. New safe. Bankrupt girls. Safe. SNS, I can't do anything. Policies, push this girl and this girl. Since I only have 3, so okay. Research, special event. I can't change my group. I want to put the single I released her. Okay. I'm in good terms with this girl. Okay. So, coffee. Talk about the group, talk about graduation. Casual conversation. Wow, level 1 friendship. Kimotorina. Thank you, LSK Study, for the raid. I'm so sorry there's no notification. It's not working, even though I checked whether the notification was working before I start stream, and it was working, but when it start stream it's not working again. I don't know why. But thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome readers. Ooh, a raid. Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm playing Idol Manager and I'm trying to not be bankrupt. Yes. Hello, sorry, this is my first raid. I forgot the message. It's okay. Thank you for raiding. I actually have not raid anyone also because I keep forgetting to raid people when I end stream. So thank you for the raid, and no problem that you don't have you forget to message. No problem. I hope you had a good stream. Yes, we were playing Idol Manager too. Oh, how are you liking it so far? I'm a bit lost. I don't know what to do. I'm just clicking random stuff. But I like this girl a lot. Kimoto Rina. She's the golden idol. Yeah, okay. Did you want to talk about anything in particular, or are you just here to chat? Kimoto Rina shares her opinions about some recent gossips and talks about her childhood dreams, what her childhood dreams were. You also found out that her father holds the world record for eating ramen? Interesting. Okay, so done. Wow, nice painting at the entrance to the studio. It was so much fun. I'm glad you had fun. This is my first time playing this game, so I'm sorry if I look very lost, because I am lost. Okay, at the entrance to the studio. Hello there, you must be Miss Nya. Charmed, I'm sure. Thank you so much for coming by. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. Let me explain how things will work here. You're one of 4 different idol groups producers we've invited to the studio. We are going to have separate recordings with each of you, where we hit you. I thought they literally mean hit me. Where we hit you with a series of questions about your idol group. We will tally your scores, and the 2 producers with the highest quiz scores will then face off head to head. It looks like so much fun. Yes, are you gonna get it, Erin? Just here to chat. This game is amazing. Okay, thank you for coming here to chat. This game is amazing. Yeah, I like it so far, but I don't know if I'm doing things right. I like these types of game. This is actually my first time playing games like this. Interesting. Okay. No, it's fine. Yes, thank you. If you're not one of the top 2, you get to go home early, of course. I'm sure you want to do your best to try and win the prize. What's the prize? Oh yes, what's the prize? Ah, there you go, pretending like you've forgotten. You just wanted to give me a chance to brag about it, right? Well, of course, we are looking to fill a prime-time programming slot with a live broadcast musical performance. If you manage to win and beat out the other producers here, your group will get some much... Oh shit, I didn't press. Haha, of course, that's what you're here, right? Hoping to win the grand prize? Anyway, your segment is the last one that we are going to tape, so I'll let you get to the green room. This green room isn't the most spacious. Normally, we'll let you mingle backstage with the other contestants, but since this is a quiz show, we want to keep everybody isolated, so your room might be a little bit cramped. I'm sure you understand, right? Looking forward to talking to you on camera. I already did, lol. I put it on the list. It's a long list of games. Tell me if you purchase the game and you play it, let me know. Maybe I might even need your help because I'm very, very lost. In the hallway outside of the waiting room. Mama. Who is this? So pretty. Hello, Miss Nya. It's good to see you here. Who are you? How do you know my name? Who are you? You haven't forgotten the first time we met, have you? If I recall correctly, I was the first one to offer you a proper welcome when you arrive at Bankrupt Girl's office, where you meet Fujimoto. Ah, this is how she looked like. She's so pretty. but I'm a bit miffed that you don't recognize me. Didn't you do an didn't you do an opposition research? No. Anyway, I just finished recording my segment. I got every question right, of course. Sheesh. But they select the top 2 competitors to compete head-to-head in the final round. So if you do well enough, maybe you could come in second place behind me. Well, best of luck. Thanks. I still don't know her name. In the waiting room. Hey there, mind if I squeeze in? Man, this waiting room is cramped. I think they squeezed you into a closet. I guess this is what you get when you record for a local TV station. Still, it's good for it's good exposure for a group as small as yours. Anyway, are you ready to knock 'em dead? I'm ready to win. I'm not sure about my chances of winning. I'm not sure about my chances of winning. Well, there's 4 other competitors, so statistically you have a 25% chance, right? That's better than nothing. Of course, I'm hoping you win, if for no other reason than to get the free broadcast time. Of course, it is just a local affiliate. It's a bit shy of a nationwide broadcast, but everyone has to start from somewhere, right? A local victory could be the first step on a long road of successes. Though I have to admit, it's a pretty genius move on the TV station's part. Instead of having to pay big bucks for a musical guest to show up, they contact smaller groups and offer them the chance to win airtime. It makes it seem like they're the one doing you the favor, which in a way they are, but I think they get better end of that deal. Of course, if anyone is getting to get that airtime, I hope it's Bankrupt Girls. Thank you. Hey, do your best to win, alright? I may have made a bet with a friend that you'd be the one to win, and more importantly, my ego is on the line here. Hey, do you see the light go on? That means they're ready for you. Go on and knock 'em dead. Uh-oh. Hey, that's me. Hi. Ooh, pretty business lady. Yeah, she's so pretty. When I first met her, she was like, I only can see her silhouette, so I didn't know that's how she looked like. She's so pretty. Oh, it's her. She's revealed. Yes. I'm sorry if it's a spoiler for you. Man, is the grind for affiliate again. Yes, okay. So, hello everyone. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Nya, who is one of the brilliant creative minds behind Illuminate. Okay. It's a pleasure to be here. The idol group is actually called Bankrupt Girls. Yes. Oh my lack of preparation has been exposed. Sorry folks, it's been a long day here in the studio. Let's try that again. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Nya from Bankrupt Girls. Miss Nya, if you had to pick one thing, what would you say is the best quality about the idols of Bankrupt Girls? They work really hard. They're talented performers. They work really hard. They are hard workers, eh? In that case, what do you say to the idea of giving all of them a raise? Hard work ought to be rewarded, right? Let's announce it on air today. Everyone at Bankrupt Girls, your pay is officially doubled starting today. You pay for me, Shimizu. I'm joking, of course. Miss Nya, we are so grateful you took time to sit down with us today, being that you spent so much time working with Bankrupt Girls over the past few weeks. I'm sure you'd be the foremost expert on them, right? So without further ado, let's move on to the first round of the quiz. First question is multiple choice. Which one of these girls is not an idol who works for Bankrupt Girls? Oh shit, I forgot the name. I know this one. I think it's Shimizu Hina. Of course. Shimizu Hina doesn't work for Bankrupt Girls. That's because Shimizu Hina is my daughter. I I'd have quite a bone to pick if she started pursuing a life in showbiz. Why? She might become my competition, and more competition is the last thing that I need. Besides, she's my own daughter, and I'd much rather see her pursue a useful career than waste her life trying to become an idol. Wow, that's a bit mean. That's one question down. Next question. Bankrupt Girls' most recent single is Fire of My Own. What are the lyrics of that song about? Love. Yes, indeed, that is correct. Of course, I'm sure that was an easy question for you to answer, considering that you're the one who wrote the song. Yes. Hey, we have to throw in a few easy questions along the way, right? Wait, there's more questions. I'm sweating in real life and in game. When you need to grind for affiliate on a game as well. Yeah, unlucky. Lastly, it's time to test how well you know the idols themselves. I'm sure you want the world to get to know the girl of Bankrupt Girls, so it's time for you to show us how well you've gotten to know about them. Another multiple choice question. This question is about Kimoto Hirina. Of these three statements, which is true about her? Can dice an onion without crying. Is this one right? Well played, Miss Nya. It is indeed true that she can dice an onion without crying. I remember she telling me that, but I didn't know it was her. I thought it was another girl. What an eclectic group of idols Bankrupt Girls must be. I'm sure that the members of our audience are all charmed to learn such an interesting fact about one of its members. I suppose the real question would be how you came to know this fact about Kimoto Rina. Is this the kind of thing that you ask questions? Is this the kind of thing that you ask questions about during the interview process? That seems a bit personal for my tastes. That brings the quiz round to an end. And Miss Nya, since you're the last one we are quizzing, we are prepared to announce right now who will be advancing to the final quiz round. Miss Nya, you will be advancing to the final quiz round. Congratulations. Thank you. Click to continue the story, okay? You can do it, Tasha. I got it alright. Back in the waiting room. Hey, good job out there. Are you ready for the next round? I'm a little nervous. Well, don't be. Forehead. See, you don't actually need to win. How best to explain this? You know how the prize for winning this quiz show is getting airtime for a live performance. It's a decent opportunity, but there are better opportunities, and I think I managed to find a better spot. You see, National Broadcasting Corporation runs a similar live performance event. They are looking to promote some up and coming talent, and an idol group like Bankrupt Girls would fit the bill. And well, I put in some favors and managed to get you airtime there. Wow! The agreement isn't finalized, but it's basically a sure deal at this point. There's just one problem. The National Broadcasting Corporation gig would be the same night that this local station will be airing. They're actually trying to counter-program the bigger show by putting on a similar show. It would be better to have a larger platform, so you actually don't need to win this quiz show. That's great news. Yeah, the only way that this could backfire on us is if you win this quiz show. Oh, so like, should I lose the quiz show? See, when we signed you up on this quiz show, part of the paperwork that went along with it was contract promising that Bankrupt Girls would be available for that specific broadcast slot in the event that you win. So if you win this quiz show, you'll be obligated to show up on the smaller network and will have to miss out on the bigger gig. Long story short, if you win the quiz show, you will be missing out on a better opportunity. You see where I'm going with this, right? My professional advice to you will be try to lose on purpose. I wish there was a way that we could do both gigs, or a way for you to play to win while still doing the bigger show. But the only way for us to get out of this contract is for you to lose quiz show and not be bound by obligation to have bankrupt girls perform the smaller show. Anyway, this should be pretty easy. I'd go and talk to the other contenders myself and explain the situation, but then we might be accused of collusion. So just let them win. I'm sure they'll be grateful for the opportunity. I know you're coming off a winning streak, but this should be pretty straightforward. Oh, right, logistics. So since there is a head-to-head competition, both you and other contestant will be asked a question. Whoever buzzes in first will get a chance to answer. If you give a correct answer, you get a point. A wrong answer, you will give your opponent a point. So if you want to lose without having to embarrass yourself with an incorrect answer, just refrain from buzzing in. Let the other person buzz in first and you'll lose without ever having to give a wrong answer. Okay? Of course, if you really want to seal the deal, you could buzz in and give a wrong answer. It's up to you how to handle this situation. Just make sure that you don't win by accident. Okay, so I guess I have to lose it, huh? Oh look, it's pretty lady. Back in the studio, the host is waiting for you, accompanied by another familiar face. Hello and welcome back to the show. We've narrowed the field down to 2 contestants. Why don't we have the 2 introduce each other? Hello everyone, I'm pleased to be here competing against Miss Nya, who is representing and promoting the idol group Bankrupt Girls. A technician standing next to the cameraman is holding up a cue card with the name and idol group of the other competitor. Rival's last name Yusada. Kokona Yusuda. Glazed Bryce. That's her name, Yusuda Kokona. Yasuda Kokona Glazed Bryce, okay. Yasuda Kokona nods at you and flashes a winning smile at the camera. Thanks for the introduction. I'm glad to have this opportunity to present Glazed Bryce to the world, and I'm looking forward to seeing Glazed Bryce perform on television to an even bigger audience. Ho ho, the way you're talking, it sounds like you're assuming we've already won. Let's just say I'm very confident in the outcome of this competition. Well, let's see just how well placed that confidence is. Alright, first question. The topic for the first question is tourism. At which of these 3 tourist destinations are you most likely to encounter snow? Mount Fuji, Chirihama Beach, or Yaeyama Tropics? Don't buzz in. ... After several moments of waiting, neither player has buzzed in. Right before time is about to expire, Yusada Kokona buzzes in. Alright, Miss Yusuda finally decided to answer. So, what are you most likely to encounter? Where are you most likely to encounter snow? Oh my, I buzzed in without really thinking about my answer. Major brain malfunction on my part. Haha. I know that feeling, Miss Yusuda. I'm sure many people can relate to that kind of situation, but I'm going to need an answer from you. I actually know this one. The snowiest part of Japan is actually Aomori City in the Hakoda Mountains. That's my final answer. Oh, what a pivot. From brain fart to dropping some unexpected knowledge on us. It seems that Miss Yusuda knows both how to charmingly relatable and also unexpectedly insightful. Oh no, I'm looking bad. I'm looking very bad. But it's okay. For a bigger show, I will look bad. Unfortunately, this was a multiple choice question and Aomori City was not one of the possible answers. Of the choices presented, Mount Fuji is the place most likely to have snow, and that's the answer we were looking for. The point goes to Miss Nya. Oh shit, she just gave me a point. Oh well, you know what? I'm just happy to be here, Miss Shimizu. Mr. Shimizu. What a great attitude. Unfortunately, great attitudes don't translate into points scored. If you want to win, you'll need to start giving some correct answers. Oops. Alright, time for the next question. That question might have been a bit challenging for you since it's about ecology. You both two seem like the kind of people who spend most of their time in the city. So maybe this question will be more your pace because we're talking about the entertainment industry. The business lady is so pretty. This game has too many good characters. Yes, it's worth my money. By the way, it's on discount now since it just got released. I think the discount ends on the 3rd of August if I'm not wrong. I think it's 10% discount. The visuals are top notch. Yes, they are also pretty. Even she can be an idol. Not him though. Pony Island Records is a well-respected name in what industry? Don't buzz in. ... After several moments of hesitation, Yusada Kokona buzzes in. I think I know this one. I have a friend who recently started working with Pony Island Records, and she's a dance choreographer. So I want to say dancing? Oh, what an interesting story, Miss Yusuda. I wish your friend all the best in her endeavors, and I wish you all the best in your attempt to win this quiz show. Unfortunately, that answer did not get you any closer to winning. The answer we were looking for is music. You give me another point. I want to lose. Okay, Pony Island Record is a record label. I suppose it makes sense that they might work with a dance choreographer for promotional videos, but that's not the main industry that they work in. I like your creative thinking, but it looks like Miss Nya gets the point for this round. I guess I have to buzz in and give a wrong answer. Finally, we have one last question for you. Wait, like that I win already. There's only 3 questions. Finally, we have one last question for you. What city is Tokyo Tower located in? Buzz in. Looks like Miss Nya is faster on the buzzer. What's your answer? Tokyo Tower is located in New York. Wow. Is there a Tokyo Tower in New York? I don't know much about America, so maybe they have their own version of Tokyo Tower in New York. But the answer we were looking for is Tokyo. Hard to see how you could get that one wrong, Miss Nya. This round goes to Miss Yusuda. Better luck next time. That brings this session to a close. I must admit, I was expecting a better performance from you, Miss Yasuda. What a letdown after such an impressive performance in the preliminary round. I know our audience certainly expected better from you, and yet despite losing so resoundingly, you don't seem to be disturbed in the slightest. What is it that allows you to keep cool after that humiliating defeat? Wait, is it she's also trying to lose on purpose so that because she also has the contract with the bigger show? Imagine. I guess I'm just naturally good under pressure. Oh ho ho ho. And yet you seem to have buckled under pressure. Don't you think you should be just a little more upset about the situation? Not to rub salt in your wounds, but the idols of Glaze Bryce have missed out on a big opportunity because of your loss today. I don't think the idols will mind too much. I've got lots of bigger and better things planned for Glaze Bryce, and I'm looking forward to sharing the news with our fans at a later date. Imagine. Look at her, she's angry. This idol producer seems a bit big for, I thought, bitches, for her breeches. Losing a competition yet still claiming an upward trajectory. Maybe if she had been more focused on the present instead of the future, she might have performed a bit better. Although Yasuda Kokona seemed initially undisturbed by the loss, the host words seemed to be getting under her skin. Yeah, she looks pissed. Earlier, you tried to pass off your loss as bad luck. Maybe the idols of Glaze Bryce would like to see you take proper responsibility for your loss today. You're right. I guess my wits were no match for Miss Nya. Wow, Miss Yasuda has finally worked up the courage to admit her inferiority. Well, it's good. While it's good to take responsibility, I wouldn't recommend taking it too far. After all, if you admit yourself to be too flawed, it could limit your future opportunities. To change pace a bit, let's talk to Miss Nya, today's winner. Miss Nya, congratulations! Thanks to your hard work today, Bankrupt Girls will now have the opportunity to perform on a live broadcast with our station. At least that's what I would be saying if it weren't for the fact that today's show. At least that's what I would. Today's show. At least that's what I would be saying if it weren't for the fact that today's show has all been rules. Miss Nya, Miss Yasuda, smile, you're on Chumps and Chuckles. You've been pranked. The host makes a big show of turning to the camera with arms spread in a comically wide gesture. You're so funny, Shimizu. Today, winner wins no prize. But you weren't trying to win, right? Unfortunately, the loser's prize you were informed of the show does not exist either. Sorry, folks. Today, both of you get nothing. Fuck you. Just kidding. Wait, what? What? Fuck you, Yasuda. Excuse me. You waste my fucking time, mate. Backstage after the taping. Sorry for misleading you about the setup for the show, but like I said, it's all about entertaining the audience, right? Fuck you, Fujimoto. You have to admit, it was pretty funny to see you and Miss Yasuda stumble over each other to try and get the questions wrong on purpose, right? Like I said before, a group of yours. She also got told the same thing. Fuck you guys, Fujimoto and the other guy. Fuck you. Like I said before, a group of your size needs all the attention it can get. This was the best way I could think of to get you publicity, and a lot of people ended up tuning in, so I think this is good for Bankrupt Girls in the long run. Sorry I misled you in order for it to work. Pew! Pew! Slap your face. It's okay, you shouldn't have lied to me. You shouldn't have lied to me. Oi, oi. The entire point of the prank was to catch you off guard, though. It wouldn't have worked if you really knew what was going on. Or are you saying you would have preferred to have known anyway? I'll admit, I thought it worked better if we got a genuine reaction from both of you. But maybe you could have faked a better reaction if you had known what was coming. Is that what you had in mind? Fujimoto-san, what are you doing here? Ah, Miss Yasuda, fancy meeting you here. Did you set this up? Did you do this to embarrass me? No, not at all. I didn't even know that you would be here. So you being here is all because of Nyatasha, right? The fact that I happen to be involved is purely a coincidence? Yes, that's right. Funny coincidence. Well, whether this was intentional or not, do your best to stay out of my way. Of course, Miss Yasuda. Yasuda Kakona storms off in a huff. How do you two know each other? Why is she mad at you? Did you really set this up to embarrass both of us? How do you two know each other? Why is she mad at you? Honestly, I'm not sure, but if I had to guess, it probably comes down to business. Let's just say that Miss Yasuda and I previously encountered one another in professional context. Anyway, you handled yourself well out there. Good job. Rank in top 5 of the single charts. How do I see? Okay, wait, I need to spa treatment. Oh my god, my yen. Singles release chart position NA. Oh no. So I guess I should make more singles, but I need to train the girls first. Dance practice. This one stamina is 14. Your dance is shit. but your vocal is good. Can I have 2 people? No. Okay, never mind. Photo shoot. Cool is this one. Yes. 185, 184, 17. No, I shouldn't have negotiated. Never mind. Achievement unlocked. Worst deal ever. Okay, I guess I got that. Physical stamina 1. I think. Wait. She's working so hard, and look at Otayuki. Otayuki, what are you doing? So I guess I had to make more single spa treatment again. New single. Title: He Hurt, She Doesn't Care. Cool love. Babe, what's up? Words of my hell, darling, when you're gone. This title kind of remind me of Avril Lavigne song, When You're Gone. Okay. Can I choose this? I can. Oh wait. Okay, so this will be for the hardcore fans. Okay. Let me see the trends. Hello? There's no trends? Oh. Metal, EDM, politics, anxiety, regret, love. Oh wait, love is good. Love is good now. Love. And then rock, funk, rock, pop, R&B, pop and rock. Do I have? I have pop. Okay. And cute, elegant, sexy, cool. I mean, I only have cool. Oh, I have sexy. Let me go. Oh, minus 10% female. Okay, let's go for that. Oh wait, rebelling is better. This adult, teen, casual. Okay, we go for anxiety. Darling, when you're gone, it suits for anxiety. Cool, pop, individual, handshake, event. Okay. Oh wait, I have to choose digital only release. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. I see. So we put her in front and we promote 3 of them. Team chemistry 100. Nice. Continue. So I had to put this. Oh, production. Okay. So like her stamina, I don't think she can practice, right? Oh, she can forge. Spa treatment. Can you dance now? Oh, you see, Kobayashi is so hardworking. How many stamina does it use for each? I feel like firing Ota, man. should I fire Ota? she's not very good, huh? Okay, well, a prank. I'm mad too. Wow, that was shady of him. I love it when you swear. A handshake event would be nice. Maybe make the fans happy. Yeah, I wanted to make a handshake, but how do I do that? Spa treatment again. I don't know why I can't do handshake. I guess I have to go and see tutorial for this game. Let me wait. I wanted to do something, but I forgot. Oh! I want to train her. Can she go? Oh my god, she is not very good. Should I scout for more talent? Maybe I should. Can I even fire her? Oh, I have to put her on hiatus. Kobayashi vocal 27. See, they are working hard other than Yo Otayuki. Man. This game kind of reminds me of Software Inc. I've never played Software Inc. Let me see. Software Inc. Let me pause game. Oh, you can. Oh, it looks a bit like Sims. Oh, yeah. I don't play this type of game, but it looks cool. You can build. I mean, you can build your building, decorate your building, like a little bit of Sims and a little bit of Idol Manager ish. Okay, it's very positive. I see. Yeah, it's all good reviews. Good but frustrating. Okay, it does kind of have sim vibes. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here because like I'm lost, so I need to look at tutorial, save and quit. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today. I think I will stop here. Oh wait, before I go, I want to show you the Phantom Rose. Erin, I figured out how to show it to you. I have to use window capture. Window capture Phantom Rose. Yes, it looks like this. So start adventure. I just do one round. Casual skins. I use Sailor, and I'm going to take 50% to okay. Thank you for the stream, Tasha. It's nearly 5 a.m. for me. Ha. Sorry for keeping you up so long. Wait, let me just. I'm gonna play just one game. I mean one match. Phantom Rose. Okay. Update. I cannot get past the second stage, the second area. I keep dying, and I keep even dying on area 1 when it's not even close to the boss. Ooh, I got it, and I may play it tomorrow. Okay, I will show you one. We can't see it. Oh, you can't see it? Okay. Oh, I forgot to transition it. Sorry. Don't be sorry. It was fun watching and I enjoy it. Thank you for coming and staying up so late. I'm sorry. I might do a later stream next week. I will let you guys know. This is very loud. I forget what I want to say. But okay, I play one. So search the area to find treasures. It's like this. Oh shit, I have to fight. So it looks like that. The red one is me, the purple one is the enemy. So, and then this all your deck. Okay, so he have 10 HP, 5. So I just attack 2 times. How do I play? I like this. Just in case I somehow don't manage to. Wait, there's not attack up. I mean, I don't want attack up. I want to unlock this and strike. Okay. Strike. And then he dies. So okay, this is like the beginning of the game, so it's easy, but as it gets more into the game, it gets harder, and then you have to choose which spell / card you want to take. Also, it's once you use the card, it will be gone from your deck forever. Yes. inflict 1 bleeding to all and gain 1 blood loss. 90% chance to inflict bleeding when the opponent HP is okay. Okay, I will take this. Yeah, so you can either go here or here. Yeah, and then you have to do it all the way until here, which is the boss, and then you go to stage 2. Yeah, this is super interesting. Definitely gonna try tomorrow. Will you be streaming this tomorrow? I wanna watch it. Since you play Hearthstone, I think you should be good at this game. My brother liked this game. He played a lot of Hearthstone also. Thank you for having us. Good night. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching me. LSK study. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is just what I wanted to show you. Save and quit. Yeah. So you can unlock, I don't know how do you see, but you can unlock different you can unlock different skins by completing, like clear adventure with standard style, whatever, all this. I really like the bunny, the nightwear, and nurse. They're all so pretty. Oh, I like this one so Noel. Okay, they're all nice to be honest. But I only have Sailor, Academy, and Casual, and Cute. Yeah. Bunny cute, yes. I like it. Yeah, but I just wanted to show you. There are achievements for this game also. Okay, so I'll stream tomorrow, yes, but I know you stream at night, so you may miss a lot of it. Yeah. Unless if you're gonna stream at 7, then let me know. I will set my alarm. But I will watch your stream until I start my stream. Yes. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. We played Idol Manager today, and I'm very lost, but I enjoyed it. I have to watch tutorials. Hopefully there's tutorials on YouTube. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for the follows, the rates. Sorry the notification wasn't working again. I don't know why. I might just, I really don't know what to do, because let me test widget. You see, it's working for host, right? And then let me go to rate. Just give me a minute. Let me go to Streamlabs dashboard. Alert box. Okay, test hosting. See, it's working. Why isn't it working for my when people actually raid me? I don't know why, but I don't know if I say thank you, but thank you LSK study for the follow. I just saw that, and for the raid too. I'm so sorry there wasn't notification. Let me try replay the, I don't know why. I think Streamlabs the stream labels isn't working. It's okay. I will search it. I will Google how to fix it. But yes, thank you everyone for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be playing Idol Manager tomorrow because I'm still very lost in the game. But yeah, we might be playing Sun Haven tomorrow, or maybe Don't Starve Together, or maybe even Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I don't know yet. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for coming everyone. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the beats. And thank you for the raid. I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time, 9 a.m. Thank you for coming everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.